You maybe don't know, Gabrielle Union exposes that Dwyane Wade is gay, and Jaguar Wright spilled some tea about how Dwyane was on the down low and how he would often host gay pool parties at his home.
Should have been a clue that anyone that inspires that level of crazy probably shouldn't have gotten out of the dating phase.
When they was busy partying with the Martins, then they switched over from the Martins to Mark Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, and then the kiss happened on Hawthorne, her show got canceled, Mark and Jennifer broke up, all of this was going on, like all of these motherfuckers be doing all of this wild shit. They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house.
Energy transfers.
And I'm not saying that because of their trans daughter. I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old fucking and young boys back there all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking about Boosie. Maybe you suspicious of him because of the shit that's happening in your house. Out of here.
It appears that Gabrielle Union is seeking justice as she has just revealed her soon-to-be ex-husband Dwyane Wade for his secretive actions. Recently, there have been reports of Dwyane Wade's infidelity, causing Gabrielle to open up about the situation. She seems determined to share her side of the story and has now confirmed the allegations regarding Dwyane's personal life. This revelation has certainly stirred up a significant amount of discussion. All right, gather around because we've got some intriguing updates on the Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade relationship. The rumor mill has been buzzing about their divorce for a while, leaving everyone curious about what really caused their split. Well, it seems the puzzle is finally coming together. Insiders have recently revealed that the marriage hit the rocks due to Dwyane Wade's alleged involvement with other individuals and Gabrielle Union's exhaustion from covering up for him. These whispers of infidelity surrounding Dwyane Wade aren't new. They date back to the early days of their relationship. One of his former romantic interests spilled the beans, admitting that while he may excel in certain areas, she never took him seriously the way Gabrielle did. According to her, he frequently had flings and rendezvous, maintaining a facade that they were a power couple like Michelle and Barack, when in reality, things were quite different. She went on to say that every time some gossip surfaced, they had to make public appearances to prove their relationship's authenticity. Dwyane Wade's involvement with numerous women was an open secret, known to everyone dealing with him. Whether Gabrielle was aware and indifferent or playing ignorant remains a question. It appears that Dwyane wasn't just involved with women. There were rumors circulating that he was also involved with some men. These speculations about Dwyane's involvement had been around for quite some time, but they didn't receive much attention. Initially, he was in a heterosexual marriage before dating Gabrielle. Even after he and Gabrielle broke up, he quickly got someone else pregnant. However, it's been rumored that he used these relationships with women as a cover to conceal his true self. Now, I don't mean to suggest that he didn't care for the women in his life, as he may have had genuine feelings for both men and women in his unique way. Nevertheless, it seems his top priority was to safeguard his hidden identity. Fans have recently observed something quite intriguing about this couple. Do you recall the time when they had a breakup and he had a child with someone else during that period? Well, many years later, Gabrielle opened up about the pain she felt due to his actions, expressing, "It's important to note that our relationship was far from ideal when the child was conceived, but things had improved when he finally disclosed the pregnancy to me. To say I was devastated would be an understatement. I couldn't find the words to express it, and even after extensive therapy, I'm not entirely sure I can now." Many people have always wondered about her decision to reconcile with him after the breakup, baby. There's a new theory circulating that suggests Gabrielle might have left him when she learned about his sexuality. However, when he had a child, he managed to convince her that it was all a misunderstanding and that he was indeed straight. This could explain why she decided to give their relationship another chance. It might also shed light on their quick marriage after reuniting. Some even speculate that Dwyane was in a hurry to make things official before Gabrielle could change her mind. A few individuals believe that he deliberately planned to have the child as a way to persuade Gabrielle, rather than it being an accident as he claimed. The odds of such a situation are truly remarkable, don't you think? Fans have observed that Dwyane and Gabrielle seem to pay minimal attention to their child, Xavier. When it comes to Dwyane, he's often commended as a great father, especially when it comes to his 3 other children. He has even played the role of a loving grandfather to his other kids and shown incredible support for Zia, a transgender young woman. Dwyane went as far as engaging in a court battle with his ex-wife to ensure Zia's freedom to express herself. However, when it comes to Xavier, things appear strangely quiet. Before anyone speculates that Dwyane's relationship with Xavier's mother is the reason for this, let's clarify that he and Xavier's mom were close friends for years before she became pregnant. Furthermore, he harbors strong animosity towards his first wife, Javon Fudges, yet he remains actively involved in the lives of their 2 children. So it's not quite adding up. If he wanted a child for convenience, logic would dictate that a longtime friend would be the ideal choice as the mother, right? Fans were once convinced that Gabrielle had her suspicions, but decided to reconcile and continue their relationship with the break baby. For a considerable time, they were seen as the epitome of Black love in Hollywood, both being highly successful and appearing deeply in love. However, things took an unexpected turn when Gabrielle revealed in an interview that they shared their expenses equally with a 50-50 split.
It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts this, there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work. You better work.
This situation has raised eyebrows among many as Dwyane's significantly higher income, with a net worth of around $170 million, dwarfs Gabrielle's $40 million fortune. It's puzzling why they've chosen a 50-50 split when, in all fairness, a more substantial contribution from Dwyane seems warranted due to the substantial income gap. But if you find that perplexing, the situation takes an even more intriguing turn. In a recent interview, Dwyane revealed that it was actually Gabrielle who insisted on the equal split, all stemming from a heated argument during which he made a comment that didn't sit well with her.
Together, because I think I said one time when we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again. Wow.
You may recall my earlier mention of how fans believed that he had a child to dispel any doubts about his sexuality. It turns out that Gabrielle still harbored some uncertainty. She went to great lengths to ensure her financial security in the initial years of their marriage. In an interview, she emphasized that the significant difference between this and her previous marriage would be prenuptial agreements and her insistence on maintaining individual financial independence. Her perspective was clear. In a relationship, when you have your own resources, you needn't fret about others' finances. The key is that both partners should enter the relationship with the understanding that they're there for each other. Gabrielle candidly admitted that she'd never been skilled at balancing a checkbook, but she emphasized the importance of protecting her assets. It's the way of the future. She quipped, "Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby." While prenuptial agreements are a wise choice, it's not just what she said, but how she said it that raised some eyebrows. However, this was just the tip of the iceberg compared to the shockwave that spread when Jaguar Wright revealed some revelations about Dwyane's personal life, suggesting he was involved in gay pool parties at his home.
They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house.
Energy transfers.
And I'm not saying that because of their trans daughter. I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front, so they went to the back and there was a bunch of old and young boys back there, all ass naked in the Wade house.
Listen, when it comes to Miss Jaguar Wright, you can always count on her to share some intriguing gossip. I mean, without fail, her latest revelations have only fueled fans' suspicions about Dwyane and added more intensity to the ongoing drama. Just last week, the gossip blog Du Moi spilled some hot tea about Dwyane's alleged involvement with another woman. The rumor suggested that Gabrielle was deeply hurt, leading her to contemplate the end of their marriage. The blog reported, Dwyane's connection seems to be with a woman other than Gabrielle. Apparently, they were seen getting very close and engaged in intimate conversations during a 2-hour rendezvous. Gabrielle herself dropped some cryptic hints on her Instagram stating, "When clarity, truth, and transparency are present, there is only room for evolution." Additionally, she shared a heartfelt Snapchat post featuring her daughter saying, "I'd do anything for her peace." Some even claim that someone else messaged them, noting that Dwyane frequently appears with the kids but not with Gabrielle. Her posts primarily feature her daughter and exclude their other children. There's insider talk about how Gabrielle and Dwyane may handle a potential separation. It suggested they could take a page from Will and Jada's playbook, maintaining a united front while living separate lives privately. But here's the real twist. The person Dwyane was seen with isn't a woman, but a male cross-dresser. According to insiders, Gabrielle is aware of Dwyane's involvement with men and is no longer willing to turn a blind eye. She's seriously contemplating her next steps and consulting divorce lawyers to navigate the situation. The idea of Dwyane using her as a cover is deeply unsettling, even though they continue to project a united front for the sake of their daughter. Observant fans have noticed that their wedding rings are notably absent, which is usually a telling sign. Unsurprisingly, this scandal has set the streets abuzz with comments and speculations. People are saying things like, "And she was contributing to half the bills." He's been playing both sides anyway. Some feel little sympathy for Gabrielle, citing her choice to stay with Dwyane even after a previous infidelity incident. They say it's a case of karma coming back around. It's quite a wild turn of events, and we're eager to know your thoughts. Do you think Gabrielle will leave Dwyane over this, or might she choose to reconcile? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video.